Hello students of class 12 of Vidyavan school. Hope you are all doing well. So we will continue our discussion of demand. Okay. So in the previous video we have learned what is demand and what is ex post and ex ante demand and what is individual and market demand. Right. Now in this video we will understand the meaning of joint demand. What is joint demand? Now you can already estimate from the word joint demand means you can say joint demand refers to the demand for two or more goods which are used jointly or demanded together. Okay, for example, demand of, you can say, demand of two or more goods which are used, or you can say consumed together. Okay, for example, you can take the example of car and petrol. We cannot use a car without a petrol, and a petrol is of no use without a car. Similarly, you can take the example of shoes and socks, right? So these are the good which are used jointly. Okay, one is of no use without the other, right? So we cannot use a car without a petrol. So that is what, that is a kind of joint demand. We are demanding jointly, we are demanding it together, right? Now next is the derived demand, the demand for a commodity that arises because of demand for some other commodity is called derived demand. For example, for instance, demand for steel, brick, cement, stone, wood, etc. is derived. Now, is a derived demand. Now, suppose you can also take the example of pencil, pen on paper. Okay, that is because you are having the, let me write it first, derived demand, which means demand for a commodity arises. Why arises? Because of what? Because of demand of some other commodity. For example, if you are having a paper or if you are having a copy, now obviously if you will buy a copy, you will obviously buy a pen or a pencil to write something on the paper. So because you are having the paper, now for that you are demanding the pencil or the pen. So the paper is deriving the demand of the pen. Okay, again for example you can take the example of brick. Okay, brick, cement, stone. When you are planning to construct a house, construct a building, right? So at that time only brick and cement will not do. If you are planning to construct something, okay, so not only do you need brick, cement, but also you need the stones, okay, then steels, all of those things. So because you are using the brick, that is obviously if you are only using brick, that will not do. You have to use cement, right, for making a wall. Okay, so because of the brick is deriving. Now you may have also seen many houses are made up of brick only who are very poor, but generally we need cement, right? For plastering we need cement, and also for constructing the walls also we need cement. So because of the brick is deriving the demand of the cement. Now note that you may say, ma'am, this and the joint demand are more or less same. No, they are not same. Now car is of no use without a petrol, right? It is used jointly, both of them we use jointly. Again, shoes and sock, both of them when we go to school we have to wear sock and then we wear the shoes, right? But this is a different one. Why paper? Now paper is a when we can buy a paper and after that we can buy a pen to write on it, right? But paper can be, other than writing, paper can be used for many other purpose also. Okay, so paper is deriving the demand of the pen. It is not it is jointly used, but because of the demand of paper we are demanding the pen. So this is a derived demand. Okay, and last one is not so important, demand for composite demand, that is demand for good which have multiple use. Okay, so a good which have multiple use is known as a composite demand. Now a very good example of composite demand can be milk, because milk is used in many alternatives, right? So you can say demand for good that have multiple uses. For example, you can say milk. Now milk can be used for making chocolates, it is used for making tea, it is used for making curd, it is used for making butter, it is used for making cheese, many more, right? Then you can also take the example of steel. Steel is making used for making bus bodies, then room coolers, then cars, many more, right? So a good which has many alternative use is known as composite demand. Okay, so this much in this video. We will continue in the next video. I hope you have understood. Thank you.